Lost in yesterday, Arthur lived only with shadows of the past. But a chance encounter with a child, a runaway ball, and a simple act of kindness change everything. Discover how Arthur learned to embrace the beauty of the present moment. Watch till the end to learn how you too can find joy in now and break free from the chains of yesterday.
Arthur spent his days in the same park bench, overlooking a pond alive with swans and flowers. But his eyes saw only the past, consumed by memories of his late wife, Eleanor. The laughter of children faded into echoes of Eleanor's bright voice from 30 years ago. Each day he relived their simple joys. Picnics on this very spot, deep conversations under the summer sky, and the ache of her absence filled his heart anew. His present was a shadow, a mere backdrop to the vivid scenes playing endlessly in his memory. One sunny afternoon, a sudden commotion pulled him from his thoughts. A little girl playing nearby lost control of her bright red ball, which bounced towards the pond's edge and floated on the water. Tears streamed down the little girl's face as she watched her ball float away. Looking up, her big eyes met Arthur's, and in her small voice she whispered, "I lost it." Her finger pointed toward the drifting ball. Without hesitation, Arthur slowly rose, using his cane for support. He found a long branch and carefully extended it toward the ball, guiding it gently back to the shore with steady hands. He handed the red ball back to the girl, who gave him a brilliant smile, a wide, gap-toothed grin full of innocent joy. Then, surprisingly, she squeezed him in a warm, tight hug. As Arthur sat down again, something inside him had shifted. The warmth of the hug and the child's happiness had pulled him back into the present moment. For the first time in years, he truly looked around and noticed what he had missed: the sunlight dancing on a dragonfly's wings above the water. He heard the unique song of a bird perched high in the branches, a melody he had never paused to listen to before. He felt the comforting warmth of the sun against his skin. Not a cold reminder of time lost, but a gentle embrace of being alive right now. In that instant, Arthur realized something important. Living solely in his cherished memories of Eleanor was not honoring her love for life. She had always embraced every moment, finding beauty and meaning in the world as it was, not as it had been. The past was a beautiful place to visit, but not a place to live. From that day on, Arthur still treasured his memories, holding them close like treasured books to read in quiet moments. But he no longer let them cage him or dull his days. He came to the park to sit, not only with the past, but to make new memories. He observed children playing, their laughter now a joyful melody instead of a faint echo. He watched swans glide gracefully across the pond. He greeted neighbors who stopped to say hello, engaging in conversations that filled his heart with warmth. Arthur learned to smile again without his past casting a shadow, discovering joy in life's surprises. He found hope in the present, a gift Eleanor always wanted him to see. Through a runaway ball and a child's simple need, he had embraced the gift of now, the present moment. And so, Arthur's days were no longer lost to ghosts, but filled with the sparkling light of each new, precious moment. Arthur began volunteering at the local library, reading stories to children and sharing his love for books. He joined a gardening club, finding solace and purpose in nurturing plants and flowers. Arthur reconnected with old friends, rekindling relationships that had faded over time. He started taking art classes, discovering a hidden talent for painting landscapes. Arthur learned to play the ukulele, filling his apartment with joyful melodies. He traveled to new places, exploring different cultures and embracing new experiences. Arthur danced in the rain, feeling the joy of being alive in every drop. He learned to forgive himself for the time he had spent lost in the past, embracing the present with open arms. Arthur realized that every moment held a chance to grow, to joyfully engage with life's surprises, and to find hope in the present. So Arthur lived each day with gratitude, embracing the echoes of now and cherishing the gift of the present moment.